something to say.
Do you want to start?
Last thing too.
So what I'm starting?
Bro, so essentially think of something that somebody said or somebody did, right? And it's like, man, you all cap, right? And then that person's gonna look at you and be like, oh, what the fuck you talking about? Like, everybody's gonna be looking like, yo, what is he talking about? You gotta explain that shit. Like,
Hey, yo. Alright, sorry. Not to really interrupt you. This is like kind of different subject. Well, kind of on par, but like, is there any specific, like, not like ground rules, but like parameters or any guidelines, like certain things we can or cannot say? Like, I mean, I'm pretty sure using profanities. There's certain things. Are we saying nigga? We saying bitches? We saying everything? Crackers?
I've been thinking about
honky.
I've been thinking about it a lot, bro. I think we should just be ourselves 100%.
Okay.
If there's anything that we deem like irresponsible,
do it personally.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I could blank it out or block it out from the damn shit.
Cool.
All right.
That works on me. Cool. David, drink right here. You some breeze.
Make sure we're good.
Y'all want to start with something? Why I start?
Dave, just
Put
pour
something in
just
the
pour just pour a little bit in your glass, bro. This is for the aesthetic, you know.
All right. He said, all right. Hey, somebody gonna be taking this shot later.
Facts.
Pay for that shit, I think.
Yeah.
Man, man, we'll pay for that shit. You think cool, man?
Alright, y'all niggas ready? I'm the other time service, but
Alright.
You ain't nervous?
This is dope.
I ain't gonna lie, it is dope. I like it though. Okay, turn the TV up.
I got a question. Is the microphone in front of us? In the camera?
Yeah, it is. Well, in y'all face?
Yeah.
Nah, everything was good. Let me make sure.
That.
Yeah, everybody's good. The only person, Eric, like, okay.
I'm probably like involved. I'm
You're taller than the mic,
yeah,
right?
I know it's all over you.
So Dave is good, yeah, but you're good though.
posture.
You don't have to move or anything. Just
Okay.
don't like slunch down.
Oh, I got you.
I ain't.
That's why I figured I'd keep straight up, cause
Gotcha.
you gotta be able to see my face, man. This is my
All right,
face.
yo, Mike, Shay, y'all speaking to mics?
Yo.
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 You see waves?
Yeah, I do.
Start just a little bit.
Wavy.
See something?
Nigga say y'all jumping in.
It's gonna make it worse, cause
Hey,
I gotta come over this way.
Hey,
So I'm gonna be leaning over
Hey,
here.
everybody be quiet real quick. I just want to make sure.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we know. I'm
Hey,
coming like this.
hey, y'all shut up.
Hey, I just want to make sure it's real.
So we pretty much gotta speak loud.
Yeah,
Speaking to the mic.
but I can always turn the mic. The audio's not a big deal. All right, cool. All right, y'all ready?
You can do the all cap, man.
Bruh,
That's your
You be
thing.
saying cap all the time.
Cap.
Damn.
Hey, let's start right there. Perfect. Y'all niggas all cap. You say that shit. They be like, why? Like, nigga, I don't say all cap all the time. Let's just start it right there.
Yeah.
Right? Then they gonna be like, yes, you do, nigga. And I'm gonna say some shit too. There you go. That's all we need. Right?
So what I gotta say? All niggas is all cap?
Bruh.
But like, y'all
Is it
niggas,
on?
Y'all niggas are all cap.
Is it on?
It is
Yeah. Man, y'all all cap, bro. Especially you. You all cap.
Alright, perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was perfect. Exactly what you
That's what
said.
I do, man.
Yeah, but Mike, Eric, just be mindful that your mic is right here.
Facts.
Yeah. Alright, cool. Alright, I'm about to start a new setting. Alright, y'all niggas ready?
Take go.
Turn up. Let's get it. Yo.
So wait,
Hey,
man,
what
what
you
you
here? We here. Alright, now we're starting up. Now, so
I'm
somebody's
opposite.
all cap.
I'm not agreeing with
Alright. Hey, man, you all cap, bro. Real talk, you all cap. Nothing but cap.
I don't know. Who all cap, bro?
Bama. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Talking all this big stuff about he gonna do this, he gonna do that. And you know it's not how it's gonna be. You know that.
It's like cap. Hold on. Is there a specific moment that we're talking about here? Like, it's gotta be.
The civic moment is Bama.
at me, B.
He not jumping in. I just don't think Bama jumping in. You know, I think Bama's gonna spectate, he gonna observe, but there's no way he jumping into no action.
So
He not.
he talk the talk, but don't walk the
Exactly. Walk it like a talking. You're not doing that.
Damn.
My caps there. Somebody do
up, man. That's what's up. Hey, before we begin tonight,
No,
just want to say R.I.P. to my boy T'Challa. You know, hey, Wakanda forever, for real. You know what I'm saying? No cap, bro. No cap. My boy T'Challa, Chadwick Boseman, bro, he meant a lot to me, bro. First time I seen Black Panther, like, I thought it was amazing. There's never been a black superhero that's been crazy nice, bro. It's been portrayed in like a good light all around. You know, we had Blade. You know,
Wesley. Shout out to Wesley.
Right, who else was it though? Like, I mean, any black
What's your boy? Spawn.
What's he take?
I haven't seen him.
He ain't a superhero though. He's more like Ratchet. He's a villain. Not gonna be first. He definitely villain goes because he represents the devil. I feel like everything he went to hell to go back. I feel like no. I feel like a lot of people.
Okay, that makes sense. He was a villain.
I feel like a lot of
He's
people
actually a protagonist in most of his.
They didn't do it. That time when he was had his.
Except the part he jumped the hell around.
I didn't see them saying things, but they couldn't.
You gotta check it out, man.
Wow.
That's like
I ain't seen it.
real
They said that Jamie Foxx.
It really turns into like, oh, you.
I just kind of see that though.
You're Jamie everything though, but he gonna be nice in Mike Tyson movie though. So that's gonna be legit.
This ain't a tennis podcast.
So it's just kind of tough. And, I mean, I see what you're saying sometimes.
Denzel Washington.
It's a crazy decision. It's a split second decision.
Hey, it don't matter the parameters of criteria, bro.
Denzel all day.
I'm definitely Denzel for sure.
Jamie
Jamie Foxx on that movies.
has more range.
Depends on how you are.
Jamie Foxx is more of
at the end
a
of the day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm cool with myself,
music,
and I feel like I should do this, that's gonna be like
then movie.
something that just hits your mind like movies. You know what I'm saying? That's not gonna be something that I can think of.
I'll take Jamie,
Just because he's versatile. It's never gonna. I mean, I say he's brought in that situation. Okay, what would I do?
Don't know what talking about.
All around artists or just
How I look at it is.
Well, no parameters. It's just period.
He was.
I feel like if Jamie Foxx is LeBron in this situation,
That's something.
and anybody you compare him to is just one way or just one guard, because he has.
It's a question. No,
Yeah.
we walk in the room, and you see
What?
Jamie as far as Denzel for a movie. Who you gonna tell? You gonna hey, it's Brian Fox. It's celebrity. Do my movie. I would look at it as Jamie Foxx.
Hold on, let's pick two specific movies, right? Let's do Training Day from Denzel Washington, right? I want to say Ray.
Say Ray.
I want to say Ray, but it's two different types of movies, though.
Can't do Ray.
Why not?
Can't do Ray?
Why not?
Why can't we do Ray, though?
What's that movie?
What, Denzel?
Yeah.
Denzel can't do Ray.
What's that movie that
Jamie Foxx played
Denzel Washington did? American something?
Yeah.
Jamie Foxx can do that?
Frank Lucas, no.
No, he can't.
Ain't no way he doing
He
Frank.
can't. He can't.
Ain't no way.
Denzel couldn't even do Frank Lucas.
He did a good job to me.
He did an okay job.
Cap.
Yeah.
He did a great job.
He did alright. But Jamie Foxx is like, it's like a wide range. I mean, they pick specific people with specific roles anyway, but
Yeah.
I feel like Jamie Foxx, if I walk into the room and I'm saying, hey, I want you to be acting this type of movie, then it's going to what type of movie? You know what I'm saying? If I'm saying, hey, I want you to play a serious role, of course it's going to be serious.
Jamie does have more
I
range.
walk into the same room and say, hey, I want you to sing this national anthem.
You ain't never said you ain't never asked my question.
question.
You walk in the room.
Nobody think Denzel said nothing.
You got Jamie Foxx. You got Denzel. You did a movie you about to do. Who you picking?
Jamie.
That's true. It's all about preference.
I'm picking Denzel.
Denzel, bro.
Denzel got way
Denzel
more
will bring it, bro.
We got way more movies than Jamie Foxx.
They all the same genre.
Well, he older though. He's older.
They all the same genre.
No.
They all serious roles.
True.
They all serious.
So give me top five. Not even top five. Give me top three of Jamie Foxx movies. That's
Ray.
top of the notch. Okay, one.
Ray,
All-Body Citizen.
Django,
Yeah,
All-Body
All-Body
Citizen.
Citizen. Yeah.
All-Body
Collateral with Tom Cruise. Collateral.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
I wouldn't count Law About a Citizen, though.
Crazy.
What? Good movie.
For Gerard Butler?
Good movie. I just wouldn't say that's like his best, though. I feel like
It's
Jamie
one of
Foxx
us.
has more out there, you know?
Other than
Oh, there's
All-Body
definitely
Citizen.
more out there. I said the joint just came on The Power. It just came on
Netflix?
Netflix.
Yeah, that's
Number
tough.
one.
Y'all ever
That's
seen
tough.
The Violinist?
We had the messed up teeth.
Where he was
Oh,
homeless,
yeah.
and Robert Downey
So
Jr.
what about
Yeah.
That shit was actually pretty good.
Remember the Titan, John Q.
Exactly. John Q was it?
Bruh.
Training Day.
Talk to him.
Yeah, a lot.
Oh,
That's a lot.
Training Day, remember the
Malcolm
time?
X.
Yeah.
John Q was another one.
Training Day will go.
Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Yes, all of us are good.
Hands down, bro.
What's the net worth of these guys? Hold on, let's look this up right quick.
Net worth?
Yeah, let's compare the net worth.
Denzel Washington
Denzel got more, bro.
He definitely got more.
He
than
just-
I don't know though.
He just
I don't
does
know, bro.
movies.
But he didn't have that singing career.
Just
though.
does
He didn't do
movies.
TV shows. He didn't do a lot of those things.
He don't do directing, producing, executive. He don't do none of that.
So
That's true.
So
Nah, he produces.
somebody look it up, and if you lose, you take a shot. And
I think Denzel got it.
That's a
if
fair
I
bit.
lose, I take a shot.
That's a fair
I'm not
bit.
betting on network.
No, yeah, what
I think Jamie's at 100.
Just preference. Like I'll still take a shot. But I'm
150, 200.
Just because Giselle's
not
longevity,
betting on
bro.
network.
I
You know
think
what I'm saying?
Giselle
Just
got
because
more.
somebody got more money don't make
But-
it better.
Yeah.
That's true.
150 million versus 250 million.
Denzel winning.
Denzel definitely winning.
Jamie.
Damn.
I don't
One
know.
of them got
man.
150, the other one got 250.
Definitely Denzel. Sure.
I mean, he get paid more for his movies, bro. I'm still gonna say Jamie, dog.
Jamie might get more, bro.
Denzel, Jamie, Denzel. Denzel got a 250.
I knew it. I knew that.
I believe that, though.
He's been around longer, bro. He's been around longer.
I know.
I think the biggest thing when it comes to money is because he has multiple streams. You assume he got more money, but Denzel got old money, bro.
I think Denzel.
He does.
I think he do more than just movies, man. That we don't know about.
Mhm.
I feel like he got other things as far as like endorsements.
He paid for Chadwick Boseman to join. What is that? You know the story, Dave.
Yeah, he paid for him to get to acting school, basically.
At Harvard, right?
I'm not sure what school it was. I don't think it was Harvard though.
17,000.
So
17,000.
What's 17,000?
The go to school or whatever that is.
no, he paid for multiple students though. He didn't pay for Chadwick.
I believe that, but a lot of times that don't even help your money. You're losing money, so that don't even make sense.
What?
Like if you're, like he said, he does multiple things. You pay for people, that means you're losing money, right?
Or it's
If you're doing charities, that
Or
means
it's
you
an
lose
investment.
money.
Charities? I
I'm
mean, you
not-
can write on
I'm not-
tax write-off.
Donation.
You do it for a good cause.
Tax write-off.
I was about to say that's a little world, man, bro.
Tax rates.
When you got the tax write-offs, bro, you gonna save way more money than what you spending out.
He
Bro.
probably write it off.
Exactly, easily,
Bro,
bro.
he gonna definitely
Easily.
write it out. That just means
Why not? It's available for him. Why not? You know what I'm saying? He didn't create the law. You know.
you still break it even.
I'll write it off.
I write it out
Better
too.
than losing.
I think that's cool. Writing off donations. I thought a donation was just like, oh, I'm gonna help this person.
I mean,
should
it's-
save money to the next
It's one of those things where you give and you receive. You know what I mean? You're not getting back your entire amount of money, but
Nah.
you say, hey, like I'm spending my hard-earned money to donate it, so it's not really income because you're giving it away.
I think it's
At that point.
It's the thought that counts definitely.
Yeah, if you don't spend it or donate it, they gonna tax it anyway.
Exactly.
Sure.
You don't get way
Oh,
more
okay.
tax.
And when you spend it, they gonna tax
So
it.
they're saving tax money. Okay, I get that. Then.
Yeah.
It's like the country's promoting us to help each other out at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I fuck with it. I got it.
At the end of the day, I'm taking Jamie.
Nate?
I know Denzel got more money, but
Yeah.
I like with Jamie.
I'm
You the
going
oddball.
Denzel.
Definitely eyeball.
I'm taking Jamie. That don't mean he's the best. That don't mean nothing. Because I'll still take Will Smith over Jamie. I'm just taking
Oh yeah.
Jamie
hold
over.
on. Don't say Will Smith. That's a whole nother
That's
argument.
a, yeah.
It is.
Will the GOAT,
I'm
man.
taking Will over
Will the
here.
GOAT. Yeah, Will the GOAT.
I'm not taking one of everybody.
Will the GOAT. Who over Will?
Taking Johnny
I'm not
Depp.
taking one of everybody.
I'm taking Leonardo.
So who over Will?
Oh, stop, bro. We doing black actors, right? Let's not do
You
that.
never
yet.
said black actors.
That is true.
you're
I'm taking Marlon Lawrence.
That is true. Wow. Cat.
He said There ain't no over Will Smith.
Martin Lawrence?
I'm taking Martin. I'm taking Martin.
Martin over Will Smith.
I ain't
Yeah, I am.
Ho.
If you did Martin
Wait.
versus Fresh Prince, probably, but not Martin versus
Hold on.
Will
For the
Smith.
TV show.
Yeah.
Martin.
Nothing. This dude playing Big Mama's house.
Bro,
What is that?
So, though?
Martin versus
No,
Will
I'm
Smith.
not gonna disrespect it,
Bro,
but no.
Will Smith would be offended right now.
Exactly.
That's his boy.
Exactly.
That's what I'm saying. That's my boy. Though.
It's tough.
His whole family be offended.
Let me tell you something.
I gotta tell you.
We ain't taking Martin over.
Will Smith,
That's
Will Smith's middle name is Entanglement. I'm sorry.
Cap.
Nothing but.
His middle name is Entanglement, man. I'm sorry.
Oh my god,
I mean, that's cool though.
But I think he did that. I mean, that's a publicity thing at the same time. Like, he got way more promo. He got way more followers coming in.
Dude, album just came out called Entanglement. The song with Rick Ross's Entanglement. Now everybody using the word.
Right.
They do it.
At the end of the day,
So
they're coming all this
so
stuff.
that was a business move, what you saying?
It's always a business.
So, yeah, bro. Everything they do is business at this point.
So if there was a three-way tie between, let's say, Denzel Washington, Jamie Foxx, and Will Smith, who y'all choosing?
Denzel, for sure.
Well,
Choosing Will.
I'm going Denzel, man.
Denzel's nice, but he doesn't have the range that Will has, man.
What range is
Denzel's
that?
not funny. That's the thing. Will Smith can be funny. He can be, serious. He can do a lot of different things.
action.
So,
They can do
you know,
action.
He has that range.
He has the range
Oh, we
for it.
missed.
You know what I mean?
Hancock. Will Smith played it. Like
Yeah.
Superior.
Hancock, yeah.
We missed that.
That doesn't count.
Why not?
I wouldn't say we talking about Suicide Squad and all that stuff, and that's different. But
Yes.
I think that Hancock
I
was
forgot about Suicide
Hancock
Squad.
They
put a heart on the
Dead
movie.
Eye.
But even it didn't have the cultural fucking popularity.
It wasn't like
Black
Black
Panther had.
No, that's a
Yeah,
different
back to-
ballgame.
back to
That's
T'Challa.
because you got Marvel.
Yeah.
And T'Challa was the man. Like,
Even
I'm
though some
about to say,
women-
that's his guys. I gotta let Dave talk
Yeah.
to this one.
So go ahead, Dave.
As far as like, what we get back to? We get back to Chadwick?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. As far as Chadwick, man, he was definitely a force within the industry. I'm trying to be an actor. He's somebody I looked up to, man. And the first movie I seen him in was not even Black Panther. It was 42 when he played Jackie Robinson.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they played Jackie
Yeah,
Robinson
bro.
in 1942.
He did a hell of a job in that movie. And that movie had a lot of cultural impact when it first came out, but a lot of people
did.
My
A
mom was
lot of
talking
people
about it
didn't
this
see it.
morning.
Yeah,
Bruh, did y'all realize he died on Jackie Robinson Day?
he did. Jackie Robinson did.
But, and he's
Crazy.
43.
And he was 43.
Yeah.
He flew
Right there.
43.
That's crazy, bro.
That's crazy.
But people
Yeah,
don't realize
that.
Yeah.
that he actually played James Brown.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that
Yeah,
either.
played James
played
Brown. Thurman Marshall.
Yeah.
And Thurman Marshall light skin.
Yeah.
I'm out of this.
I don't know how they did all these things. I didn't even know it. I don't know. All I knew was Black Panther.
Nah,
So most people know though.
Yeah.
I didn't know everybody everything
Right,
else.
but
Jackie
it
Robinson,
takes-
James
It
Brown.
takes a grind. It takes a grind to get to Black Panther level, bro.
Mhm.
That's Marvel. That's Disney.
They definitely
bro. Like,
choose him for no reason.
how much is Robert Downey Jr. worth? Like $1 billion right now? All because he did Iron Man. Think about it. This
He made
man
like-
like one Black Panther and was a cultural fucking icon,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, how many times he did a little iconic chest?
Crazy,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Crazy
Mhm.
going. He had so much money coming his way, bro. For them to keep it on the low, and he had cancer for
That's
so
crazy.
long.
I think he did that on purpose though.
Yeah.
He didn't want nobody like really talking about it a lot, having pity for him, doing different things. He want people to be genuine because people start knowing situations, that changes the dynamic. That changes how they view you a lot of the times,
I think that slows down your money too. I don't think he wanted everything to slow down as
Yeah,
far as the shows he was doing.
He was still
Going
working.
back and forth, so all that work. So that
Makes sense.
slows down everything.
Makes sense.
Facts.
But now he means more, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely means more.
So listen, man, like I'm about to switch gears right here for y'all niggas, and it's about to flow though, right? So my thing is like we was just talking about black superheroes, right? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you something. Like I want to be a black superhero, but obviously we can't do it by putting on a magical suit and turning up on niggas, right? That's just impossible, right? Let me ask y'all, in this situation, would y'all be heroes, right? If you was witnessing somebody being choked out by a knee, right? Or you was witnessing somebody about to be shot 7 times in the back, are y'all helping or no?
Is it civilians or is police involved or
Yeah, they're being, it's by police.
by
Yeah,
police?
by police, bro. Because that seems to be the thing that's going on nowadays,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? What you doing, Dave? What you doing?
As far as, I'm definitely saying something, but as far as like stepping in, man, with the police in this climate, man, you really don't know, man. You can say something and you could be the one to end up getting shot or, harmed by police just because your demeanor or the way you talk, the way you look, you know what I'm saying, just for speaking up for someone else. So I think it's something I know I would step in, but in the back of my mind, I would be very cautious and just aware of my surroundings as far as the situation.
It's tough, right?
It is tough.
It's real tough to even think about.
Yeah,
man.
it's tough,
Like, are you gonna put yourself in harm's way?
You are.
What's the biggest impact that's gonna be done? Just me personally, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, knowing me, I'm gonna observe, I'm gonna report, and I'm gonna talk about it. Like I'm gonna actually pull my phone out like everybody doing, videotape it, because my biggest thing is all impact. I feel like a lot of times if George Floyd, it wasn't a video of George Floyd getting kneeled on for 8 minutes and 46 seconds, we wouldn't be talking about it.
Yeah.
We wouldn't know. So at the same time, it's kind of like, well, because that person did that, if he was to break it up, we probably would never know about it. But because that person was actually videotaping, and the whole time, the whole world knows about it. So you kind of make more of an impact versus, what happened. Because if you're like, you videotaping and you're talking like, hey, get off of them. Hope you can pray and hope that they get some sincerity and like, hey, well, when we get off them, we don't want to be seen in this light. A lot of cops don't do that. A lot of cops been killing people without the video cameras, body cams, whatever. They don't be caring. But what I'm saying is, I'd rather impact millions versus just impact this one person. So that's it. That's me.
My take on that would be, you saying something or intervening could be the difference between that person living and dying. So I would at least say something, but I don't think I would get physical at all, because the police are there to keep the peace. That's what they're supposed to do. But if I was to physically get involved with a police officer, he would have the right of way to basically kill me and get away with it.
My thing is, bro, there were so many, like, when George Floyd was being choked out for that 8 minutes and 46 seconds that you just said, there were so many people that was running up to him, what are y'all doing? He's not moving, this and that. And they just still stayed there, bro. Like, the knee was on his neck the entire... Remember, what you gotta say, bro? You seem emotional over there.
That shit crazy, dude. Like, not necessarily emotional, bro, but to be in somewhat of a situation where you have a gun aimed down at you, dog, I just feel like that's a little different, because you either got two things, right? So you got, either I can save this man's life, which pretty much is jumping in and putting yourself in that situation, or you can be the person who's recording and reaching other people. So then you find yourself like, do I want to make this impact for just people to know? Like, at the end of the day, you find, do I want to make this impact for people to know because it did move something for us? You know what I'm saying? Or am I making this impact because I want to save this man's life? So it's like it's like you battling in between the two, and doing today's nature of how what cops are doing to minorities, man, is crazy. So for me personally, without adding any parameters around it, I think I probably would, because it'll be a selfless act, and I feel like I will be in a higher place based off my selflessness, not necessarily giving a fuck what somebody else thinks, or, oh, he's stupid, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? So being okay with, but you have to be okay with dying. Shit, that's the risk.
That is a risk.
You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like the people who the cops know in that situation anyway is kind of like, if you was the one recording, we know where this recording coming from, nigga, I'm about to be fucking with you and your family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it just don't end there with the people who's recording. You know what I'm saying? So that's the impact you're fighting. But if you're not scared to die, I feel like I have to step in. And maybe if there was a parameter added, like, oh, well, I hope somebody got the fucking camera, that's different.
Yeah.
But me personally, I'm okay with it as far as going into that situation, because I can't watch nobody knee on somebody's neck or somebody getting shot that many times. That's tough, man.
So just for context, right? So this is for our viewers, right? We all know this story, but you faced near-death situations before, right? You had an experience before, back when you were in school.
Right.
You were shot, right? You want to tell us about that? Like, how did it feel like, because I don't know about anybody else in this room. I'm afraid to get shot, I feel like it's going to be over. I don't know what it feels like. Like, I don't know what goes through your mind, like, you want to explain to that? That's a good question.
Okay. Nah, just to be real, bro. I mean, it's an out of this world feeling. I feel like every time somebody asks me or even knows that information, they do ask me the same shit, like, how does it feel? Like, you've been through this, and what was going through your mind? Stuff like that. To be honest with you, I was halfway drunk. Just to be totally honest, I was in a situation where I was trying to help. You know what I'm saying? So, put in the same situation again. I was trying to help, it just things led bad, but to be honest with you, there's no feeling that feels like it? Because I was like, damn, do it feel like a tattoo? Or do it feel like you got burned? Do it feel like you got stabbed? I've been all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't feel like on any of that. Maybe if you like take one of those deep cup knives and put it in you and turn that motherfucker, like maybe that feeling. But it's nothing that feels like it. To be honest with you, you probably won't feel it because your flesh is burning a hole through you. You know what I'm saying? So it's different, dude. But I feel like I've grown from that situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like literally, I feel like I was put in that situation for a reason. And I feel like that's what defines me. I had to grow up a little earlier. I started looking at things. I think that's where a lot of shit that I've been looking into comes from, to be honest with you. It made me start appreciating little shit, dog. Like, for real. It makes you look at shit different. Like, taking the trash out ain't the same. You know what I'm saying? It also makes you paranoid as fuck. Cause I was paranoid for about a couple of years, you know what I'm saying? But it really makes you appreciate shit, man. And I mean, that's an experience I hope nobody ever has to go through. But man, it does something for me, man. It really showed love. I know some people think about like, what love would I get if I'm not here and shit like that, man. I just go deep. You know what I'm saying? But it show you who's there for you. But it shouldn't take that. It show you who really there for you. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, bro. This gotta get better. We better start right back up again. All right, all right, take go.
Man, so wait, man, what you doing?
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm totally opposite. I'm not agreeing with, accepting to. Repeat that question one more time.
Oh yeah, no problem, bro. No problem. So essentially, it was like if you're witnessing somebody being choked out by a knee, speaking of George Floyd, by the police, or if you see someone, being about to be shot 7 times, Jacob Blake, like, are you stepping in or are you just recording, essentially?
I'm the opposite. I'm definitely not stepping in. Just the fact of would somebody do the same for me? And if I was that person that's my next step in, and is somebody gonna do the same respect because I'm black, or is it because of the friendship? No, I'm not stepping in. I just feel like that everybody got their own, I would say, opinion about of what's going on, or I just feel like I wouldn't do it.
That's tough, and I think we like kind of realize that, and we kind of appreciate your answer. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, because like, why would I essentially scratch your back when you don't scratch
my back?
You know what I'm saying?
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
But the add on to his is kind of like that answer is totally fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, this ain't shit wrong with that. You really don't have to explain yourself. But at that point, it's kind of like you have to be in that certain situation and know when somebody scratch your back to scratch it. You know what I'm saying? So which one of y'all gonna be first as far as that goes? But I feel like half the people, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't do it. Anyway, I feel like a lot of people wouldn't step in, but you don't know.
Bruh.
They didn't do it now. They didn't do it that time when he had his neck on the ground. They didn't do it then.
People were saying things, but they couldn't get physically involved.
Yeah. My biggest thing is that could easily turn from one body to 2 bodies, and then
It's like 10 bodies.
or 10 bodies. Like it really turns into like, oh, you been. I mean, you might always be the hero and everything like that, but did you save the guy's life? No, you didn't. Both of y'all died. So you got one less person that's able to tell that story. So it's just kind of tough. And I mean, I see what you're saying at the same time. I mean, it's a crazy decision. I mean, it's a split-second decision, honestly. But
That just goes on the fact that how
Split second.
people just being like people, like, I mean, and be stuck in that situation and being, it depends on how you are with yourself at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? If I'm cool with myself and I feel like, I should do this, that's going to be like something that just hits your mind right on the key. You know what I'm saying? That's not going to be something that I can think of and just do it. it's never gonna be there. You have to be put in that situation, like, okay, what would I do? You know what I'm saying? I don't feel like that's something.
How I look at it is
That's a
the
good
people
question.
that's asking for money on the side of the street. Or is that something you see them all the time, or is it something that you giving it to them? Or is it money wise? No, you don't. It's like
What?
as far as when you see somebody on the side of the street, as far as they need help, it's kind of like a celebrity to me. You look at them and you really don't pay. When the last time you had gave some money on the side of the street for somebody?
Today.
Okay.
All right, so man, for me, my thing is different. My thing is different.
So what makes it different?
For me, I gave somebody something before and they refused it and then asked for money and I was pissed. So
right.
I gave some. So long story short, I offered the guy some food. He said, "No, man, I just want some money." And I got pissed like, dude, if you on the side of the road, you asking for something, you ask anything helps, right? So I'm giving you a McDonald's hamburger, hoping that you're hungry. You eat a burger.
Right.
Eat something. Don't be sitting there asking me, oh, well, I actually would rather have $2 to go buy X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? So it's a different story. Like, it's a different situation.
So my question is, what makes it different? What makes it different between you helping somebody and you helping somebody with, food or money or...
Go ahead.
I guess, so it's never going to be a right or wrong to that. You know what I'm saying? So it's just the fact of how do you do when you actually on the side of the road. Me, I'm a sucker.
Right.
I will give somebody money every time. Or I ask somebody in the car, yo, you got some money, you go ahead and give somebody, because then you got to think about it. I know my mom made a statement before, and she was just like, he ain't going to do nothing, go buy a beer with you. That ain't none of your business, mama. You know what I'm saying? That ain't none of your business. I don't give a shit. If you going to go buy some Coke, whatever, that's your business. I've done my deed. Right. So it depends if you're selfless in your own skin, be like, okay, I did my deed to do that for that person, now I gotta accept the consequences that come with it. Consequences is I'm not gonna give it to this dude that's on the other corner. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it just depends, and to kind of pull that and to make it relevant to what you're saying. Same thing with jumping in. After I jump in, you gotta take the consequences. Like, you know what the cops are doing. You know what I'm saying? You know what people are doing. You know your risk and the percentage of would they shoot a minority over a white. Like, you know that when you do it. So there's nothing wrong with what you're saying. I feel like 70% of people will agree, or they'll agree in that moment. But there's nothing wrong with what you're saying. Nothing wrong with what I'm saying. It's all correlated in the fact, but it's just all us being here. You know what I'm saying?
The thing is, would your answer change if it was like a family member or someone you knew?
That's another thing I'm about to say.
That's a real.
And also know if I'm close to that person, it'd be a little different. Like for you, I would definitely, I would definitely stand about Eric too. Anybody in this room, I would definitely look up. You know what I mean? If you're in that situation, I'm definitely gonna, put my foot down and make sure that you secure and you fine and everything like that. But this is like, I ain't say it's not random, but it's more so like a black community type of thing at this point.
And that's the difference between niggas like T'Challa, Spawn, you know what I'm saying? They didn't care who you were, you know what I'm saying? If they saw something was going wrong, it was gonna jump in and they was gonna fix it, you know what I'm saying? No matter what the repercussions were against them, you know? And I think essentially that's what it takes to be a black superhero, you know what I'm saying? You know, if I had to name, just a few names off gate of black superheroes throughout history, you know what I'm saying? Number one, I gotta put Martin Luther King Jr. up there, right? You know, he not only sacrificed himself, but he sacrificed thousands of people to march across that bridge when he knew he was about to get attacked and fucked up. You know what I'm saying? If white people lined up in a row down this one street right now today, and all you saw was bats, guns, rakes, all of that shit, and you just knew they was about to whoop your ass if you took 1 foot across that line, a lot of niggas not doing that. You know what I'm saying? And that's the difference between a superhero today and not being a superhero. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's real shit.
So, I mean, maybe we do have to do some soul. Maybe we got to care for each other. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it should be some out here. You know what I'm saying? Martin Luther King took that bullet. Malcolm X, even though he got killed by his own people. Shout out to whoever said that yesterday. We was talking about it. And then, Barack was more of like a new age, he was more like what would happen today, you know what I'm saying? Not all the time is it physical, but it's the mental aspect behind it, man. Ever thought about how much bullshit this motherfucker had to go through to get to where he got? I know how corporate America is. I couldn't imagine running for president.
Man, on a side note from that, though, me and my brother was literally talking about, it's kind of off subject, the same thing, like going through a certain thing in a craft, in an art, or anything like that. Nobody is going to have the same appreciation for it and know the hard work you put into it rather than you. And they always dumb down because he was like, he asked me, he was like, yo, for barber school, you got the 1,528 hours? That's bullshit. I was like, so you got to learn different stuff that goes into it.
Right.
And then I went back and said to him, I was like, yo, you trying to these people this and that. I was like, for what? All you doing is doing web design, nigga. That's some bullshit. He was like, okay, I see where you're coming from. Yeah. But how everybody thinks is like how President Obama got there. A lot of people don't know until he was what he was.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like the work you put into it. Nobody appreciates this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like until you get there.
It's all about results, man.
So that's the only thing people care about. America trained us to care about results instead of the journey. You know what I'm saying?
Process.
I don't know if this is the right word, but are we mimicking everything that happened in the past in the future?
Wait. Should we mimic everything that happened in the past?
Like, as far as like Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, this is it's the new generation that we're doing now. This is kind of,
Did they
I
lay
don't think
down?
nobody in my lifetime.
I don't think that's the right word I'm using. Mimicking is the right word I'm using.
That's a
I
fitting
think
word.
it's because you're saying like, are we or should we be repeating history?
Yeah, that's it. That's what I'm
Get
saying.
something out of it. And my answer is no. I don't think we are, and I don't think we should be because it's a different time, different age, and when you understand what they went through, they went through it. Yeah, he made some changes, but we're still kind of going through some of those things. Like his dream hasn't been fulfilled yet.
Right.
So the way I see it is, in order for his dream to fully be fulfilled, we have to modernize our strategies.
Right.
Let's attack social media like we kind of have been doing, but let's make it to the masses. Let's unify a little bit more, and then hopefully some change will come. But it's just tough, man. It really is. Even we had a black president, and we still going through the same thing. So it's just like, what can we actually do? I feel like it's going to take time. It's going to take just a lot more people getting involved that don't look like us.
Right.
That's what it takes.
I feel like we shouldn't necessarily mimic them, modernize it like you were saying. Like that's a good, pretty much phrase to go with it. Not necessary, but you're gonna have similarities in history that you're always gonna go through.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like your people's told you countless of times, don't do this because this is gonna happen.
Right.
And your teachers told you, your professors told you, like older cousins, uncles, whoever the fuck was your role model. You know what I'm saying? People gonna tell you, don't do this and do this, and there's always gonna be some similarities, like the way we dress.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't never, your part, so you never say, yo, you dress like you was in the '90s, nigga. That ain't nothing new. Like, you got these braids, you got this fade. Like stuff always gonna repeat itself. But as far as political wise, I feel like we're gonna keep hitting tiers that ain't never been hitting because people wasn't as open minded.
Right.
That's why we had a black president. We did take a step back as far as going where it's going. But hopefully Kamala, that's our next president after the next one. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like things are changing, but we're going to always see some similarities because it's going to be something our generation sees and we're going to miss. And the next generation is going to be like, yo, it wasn't like this and this. That's cool what the fuck y'all did, but this is what's new. You know what I'm saying? So it's always going to be that continuous thing. That's a good ass question.
That is a good question.
These are heavy topics. Bruh, these are heavy topics, and I just don't think they're being had enough. You know what I'm saying? Like when niggas get together like this, they talk about this because this is important, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Are you willing to save somebody else's life? Essentially, that's what we're talking about right now. You know what I'm saying? I believe most of y'all saving my life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I think the growth comes when we can save other people's lives. Maybe when we don't know them, you know what I'm saying? But that's just the growth that, we got to take part of, you know what I'm saying? And if, we don't save lives, hopefully, like, down that road, we can change, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Or we can get them to change, because essentially the cops is tripping. what Russell Westbrook say? This nigga's tripping. Brother, like, they really are, man. And the thing I want to highlight is, like, these bums aren't even being arrested for this shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's the sad part about it.
And I have my arguments for, like, arrests don't matter, but they do. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on. Let me question myself. Like, what matters more important, arrests or convictions? What do y'all think?
Convictions, bro. Yeah.
What matters?
What you think? And let me throw this in there. Is one absolutely necessary for the other one too? Do you guys want to see the whole entire process, or is it just one thing that matters the most to y'all? Let me hear what y'all got to say about that. Go ahead, Wade.
So the question you right quick, when you're using convictions as far as arrests, you use them as a synonym, saying one has to correlate with the other, or you saying like, these are two different things, which one actually matters at the time?
Okay, I'm glad you asked that, because yeah. So, okay, arrest, right? They happen first, legally, right? Mm-hmm. Somebody has to be arrested, they have their day in court, and then they get on trial, then they get possibly convicted or possibly not, just if they're found guilty or not, right? Mm-hmm. Are both super, super important? Or is one more important than the other? Or do you honestly just feel like sometimes people just need to be made of examples of? Like, well, I want to hear what all you have against that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That's a good one.
All right. Me personally, and I can't speak for nobody else. I feel like knowing part of the process, you got to make the arrest, right? You have to make the arrest. I feel like when something happens, I feel like society always jumps to conclusions as far as, this nigga did this, convict his ass. Which takes time. Your speeding ticket takes 2 months. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you always expect the results faster than what they can do it as, but people don't think about the process. They thinking, oh shit, he shot off this amount, didn't see no footage, didn't see no prior engagements, didn't see anything, he automatically jumps to convictions. My thing is, if you get arrested, you go to court, you go to trial, the cops don't take up for the cops. Every org's don't take it up for every org.
Yeah,
right?
True, very true.
So
a lot of people don't know that too. I just want to highlight that, bro. The cops. I just want to
say
exactly. They're a brotherhood.
It's like fraternity.
They have a
brotherhood.
Yes,
Yes. You're not breaking that.
Yes.
They have authority over everyone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So their bond is stricter than everybody's.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Yep. So you got these people I have authority. I only have to make the most money, nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I got more authority than everybody else.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the convictions, it does matter. Because at the end of the day, there is going to be no justice. When you kill somebody, there's no justice. What's the closest thing to it? It's a conviction. When you arrest somebody, you want to see something's being done. I think what's the problem is we're not seeing anything.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, this cop that is cool with this judge's wife, you're going into a courtroom, it's not going to be fair.
Yeah.
So you're not going to even be happy with the conviction that's going through.
Yep.
So what really is justice?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it kind of questions justice in that case, because a lot of people be waiting for like the real results and what's gonna happen. And like I said, dog, like when you get a speeding ticket, DWI, I ain't gonna point y'all niggas out, but we all been through that shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if this takes 2 months and this got continued for fucking 2 years, what you think a motherfucking murder gonna do when your fucking brother is behind the situation?
Bruh, I had the same fucking argument with somebody.
It's crazy.
I forgot who it was though.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. To really think about that shit, I think people don't go into the details of it. It's always, yo, we need to see results. We need to do this. We need to do this. Like, nigga, your speeding ticket took 2 months. Right. And they got to continue full time. You know what I'm saying? So, what the fuck you expect? Like, is it obvious? Yes. Am I pissed? Yes. Are we all pissed? Yes. Because it's happened multiple times. It's happened at a rate that is, it's not even, bro, that shit ain't cool, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Eric, go ahead, bro.
First, I like to say Cap. I knew we had an argument with. And we was going back and forth about it. It's a good while. Obviously, they go hand in hand when it comes to you gotta get arrested in order to get convicted, right?
You talking down?
Yeah. We was going back and forth, man.
In Penthouse.
So that's all Cap.
Cap.
I think the biggest thing behind it is, like you said, we want to see results. We want to see something that's getting done. So, in my opinion, if we're not even gonna arrest the guy, like Breonna Taylor murderers, like, yeah, they're murderers. Like, they shot this lady in her house. Nothing to do with the situation. She got shot in her house. You know, woke up out of her sleep to get shot in her house. So it's one of those things to where guys haven't even been arrested yet, and at least do something. At least say, hey man, we hear what's going on. We know what's going on. Like, let's at least investigate it a little bit further. Because I feel like there's not much of an investigation without an arrest. Like, you need to at least let people know, hey, we're serious. You know, put them behind bars, put them for bail, do whatever you got to do. But show them, like, hey, like, we're not going to stand for this. And it sucks to hear what you're saying. It's like, cops do have the authority. We get that. But technically, we pay them. They're public servants to us. So our taxpayer dollars is going to somebody else that doesn't even have our best interests at heart. And that's what's really sad about this situation.
That was the good one.
So it's just like a double-edged sword. And it's like, well, and are they even being held accountable for their things? Because if that was us, if me and Wade was to run up to some lady's house and shoot them because we thought that they robbed our house and it was the wrong person's house, we getting arrested on sight easily. But the fact that you can hide behind your badge and hide behind the brotherhood, that's where I feel like there's a little bit of a discrepancy with that. Like, everybody has to be treated fairly. Like, we're all human at the end of the day. Badge, no badge, whatever. We gotta be treated fairly, bro. That's how I feel. So you gotta get at least arrested, show something, show some signs of some type of sincerity, some type of like aggression towards the actual crime, because at the end of the day, it was a crime. Yeah. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. It won't self-defense.
Can I come in on that?
Yeah, go ahead.
As far as the taxpayers and stuff like that, because that means you have to hold accountability to teachers and shit like that. So the people who build roads, it's kind of like we're going to hold them to the highest standard of course, responsibility of protecting us and things like that. We don't even hold the teachers accountable.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's our taxpayer dollar. You ain't going to sit in class and be like, yo, I pay you. You teach me now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I do this for you.
Yeah.
I pay you. My parents pay you.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like, in the standpoint that our taxpayer dollars, I've never heard a black person say that, by the way. But as far as like taxpayer dollars, it goes to a lot of shit. Mm-hmm. But we don't hold nobody accountable for that shit. No. You know what I'm saying? And that's the only thing I'm saying. Like, we don't sit in the classroom and be like, yo, Miss Peterson, like, fuck you. I ain't got to learn shit.
A lot of kids don't know.
My parents pay you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of demeaning in a way.
It is.
If you really kind of put it like that. But I get what you're saying, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I agree with it wholeheartedly. I'm just speaking from my side and the society's.
The thing that I realized is that Eric is for the people, bro. Like, in any situation, he's always thinking about more to himself. You know what I'm saying? And especially in a situation like this, he's thinking about the general population, right? Mm-hmm. He's never really focused on one, two things. It's always the general population. So my thing is, he's absolutely correct. You know what I'm saying? The black community needs to see somebody being arrested for this shit, bro. We need to stop being okay with, oh, he's a white cop, oh, he's gonna get off, or he's a white cop, we understand why it's taking so long for niggas to be investigated. No, that shit needs to come to an end, bro. At the same time that we're losing lives, we need them to realize that they're taking our lives, and we need forgiveness right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? for the first time ever this year. Like, even though this year has been pretty fucked up, like we Black Lives, like we have gained some kind of traction when it comes down to voicing our opinions on situations.
Only because of a tragedy, though. Not just because of the movement, it's because of a tragedy.
Bro, I don't want to get too deep
It
into
happens
this.
for a reason.
Yeah, I don't want to get too deep in this, man. But I read the Bible, briefly on and off, and there is absolutely no major change without any kind of spill of blood. True. Right? And I hate to say it, but when you sacrifice, things change, And I told my cousin, AT this before, like, I feel like these people who are dying on the hands of the blue, like they're sacrifices, you know what I'm saying? They're making our lives better. You see, we have an established Black Lives Matter organization now, you know what I'm saying? Like, it sucks that we had to come this far, but at least we got it, I guess. You know what I'm saying?
The movement and the organization. Shout out to both.
Yeah, I know. But you just got to think about all the sacrifices it took to get there, though. You know what I'm saying? Think about all the people who sacrificed themselves during slavery to get to the point that we are now. Yeah, bro. I was reading, I don't know if you guys ever took a trip to the National Museum of Black History in D.C. or whatever, bro. Yeah, but at the very bottom, bro, like, I dread that floor, you know what I'm saying? Because every time I used to go down there, it's hard not to have tears, you know what I'm saying? Because you seeing how they put us in the boat, how they laid us down. Like, if you was to go meal prep some chicken right now, in your motherfucking refrigerator, you lay the chicken strips side by side in a row. You gonna turn them a certain way to make sure you can fit the most in there. That's how we was in them boats coming over here, bro. You had people who was jumping out the boats, killing themselves because I'm not going out like this. You know what I'm saying? And you got people who, our ancestors, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna make it regardless of what they put me through. You know what I'm saying? And it's funny because I love for all of them. You know what I'm saying? You understand. You know what I'm saying? So, but I say all of that just to say that I completely understand Eric's point, man. Like, we should be more for ourselves, and we should demand that respect from the beginning. Convictions are important. I am an eternal nigga myself. I like to start from the root of the problem. I feel like Bam was the same way. Based off of everything that he said. But, we do need some outside presence as well. Dave, what you got, bro?
I feel like when it comes to arrests and convictions, I think convictions are way more important, bro. Because with arrests and with the legal system, it isn't about what happened, bro. It's about what either side can prove. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So somebody could get arrested. Those cops could get arrested for Breonna Taylor's for a killing, but the trial could go through and they could get convicted for a lower sentence or not even get convicted at all and be right back on the streets. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So to me, convictions aren't most important. Arrests, they are good for the short term, but it's about the long game for me.
Oh yeah.
But it's situation specific.
Yeah.
It is.
There's a lot of shit that people get convicted for and you pissed.
Right.
Because they got convicted for this bullshit and they did go through that process. Yeah. And you got a fucking 0.5. He's like, it ain't more than what you can do, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it ain't about what happened, bro.
So it's like,
it's about what you can prove.
Yeah, you solve the problem by fitting your own circumstance. So I feel like that's opinion based too.
Yeah. Where you want to close us out on this?
Just ask that question one more time.
Yeah. No. Okay, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter. If you need me to ask a question, fucking 10 times, I got you. You know what I'm saying? But I was pretty much just asking, man, what matters most to you, right? Is it the conviction or is it the arrest? And let me ask you this too. Do you hold one higher than the other? And do you feel like one has more of a cultural impact than the other?
I feel like conviction is higher than arrest. Not put myself out there. We all been through a lot. That's all I said. That's all I said. We all been through a lot, man, and I feel like conviction hold more weight as far as being arrested. My example that I want to give is you own your own fault what you did. I feel like we all grown, and you live and learn from the situations.
Okay. Facts.
And I feel like we all witness in life, as in you live and learn, and we're here for a purpose. So if you have that that conviction and everything like that, you might be helping that next person that never been through that situation.
That's real. That's real.
Yeah. And
a lot of people don't think about that. You know what I'm saying? You go through something, you're gonna not let that person after you go through that.
It's the same thing.
That's why all our parents did that shit.
So, I just feel like we're just here for a purpose, man.
Yeah.
And we all here today just to express how we feel about whatever we've been through or the next situation.
Yeah.
And that's it for me. I just feel like this conviction is more important than arrested.
Nice.
And we live and learn from each other. Not even just black and black, as like a community wise, just as in a person.
Yeah. That's tough. Yo, y'all some deep ass niggas.
This is a person, man.
Y'all some deep ass niggas, man. I know y'all niggas a little bit more fun than this. Alright, so let's switch it up real quick. Alright, real quick. Coming to a close. Time to turn down, but turn up at the same motherfucking time. Okay, let's get it, nigga. Hey, this or that, nigga. This or that. Rich or famous? What are you going with? Rich or famous, nigga?
Rich.
Ooh. What you got here?
That's tough.
Can I explain my reason why I chose that?
I want everybody
No
to explain it.
parameters.
No parameters.
So,
No parameters.
no parameters. Let's go for it. Go ahead. No parameters. Go for it. You know, I should have picked Eric last.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep doing this shit.
It's tough, man.
Wait, go
Wait,
ahead.
go
bro.
next.
Can I explain myself?
No.
I'm going rich then, man.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
always going famous.
Famous. All right. Let you go.
I say famous because you can always make yourself.
No, you can't explain yourself. You can't explain yourself. You can't explain yourself.
There is equity in being famous, but you gotta know how to work that shit.
You can't explain
That's
yourself.
right.
You can't explain yourself. Nah, I don't want to hear that.
Nah,
But I do have a question for all the people that said rich. If you rich and everybody steal your money, where's your money? What you got then?
What we explain ourselves.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. We're not doing that.
All right.
Accountability.
Hell nah.
If you steal your money, you should
Hell.
have a bag.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Who will steal all your money?
What are y'all doing?
No, bro.
Hey, next subject. Let's go.
Hell nah. I gotta hear Wade explanation.
Go
of that
ahead,
shit
Wade.
real quick, bro.
Alright, so.
Why you just want to be rich, no famous, nigga? Please let us know. Why?
Can't be.
What's the benefit, nigga?
Oh, don't worry, it's
Because if I'm famous, I get all the hoes, and I'm rich. I'll get both.
But just because you're famous don't mean you're rich, though.
Name five.
Cap.
There's a lot of famous broke people.
Name five.
Name five.
5.
Don't say Irish nigga. That nigga got money.
Ben, I said that.
Antoine Walker.
What? Who is that?
Basketball.
Hold on.
His wife took all his money.
Bank, brother.
Basketball, no.
Then it's not a legit question. It
Go
gotta be.
ahead.
Hey, hold on.
It's not a legit
Hey,
question.
hey, Delonte West.
Who is that?
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a LeBron mama. That's his fault.
Yeah.
I shouldn't listen.
Who else?
He ain't gonna never be better.
Alright.
Famous for what though? Like,
True.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
If you famous, you famous, dog.
Exactly.
What the fuck
Doesn't
is Kim
matter.
Kardashian and
Or
Kylie?
Kylie, exactly. Perfect.
What does Paris Hilton do?
Perfect.
That
Chris
name-
Hill had already.
Kylie got the line
already rich.
though. She got the line.
Perfect.
Kardashian was already rich.
Because of why?
Because she slept with
Because her
him?
dad was a lawyer.
Nah, she
What
wasn't
the
rich.
hell?
Her dad was a
They
lawyer.
had-
She was two.
They had money. They wasn't
They
rich.
had
though.
money though.
He had money though.
His
They
money.
ain't rich.
His money wasn't gonna last forever.
O.J. Simpson case.
His money wasn't gonna last
Bro,
forever.
He's a lawyer.
His money.
Bro, if he had his
How long
own
ago he passed
firm,
away though?
if
His
he had his
money-
own firm,
Nah.
He
you
died.
don't know that.
Nah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that.
Nah, bro.
He definitely died.
So
So if he had his own firm, he would.
Bro,
He would be.
they would have been good. They would have been good, but they them niggas they mega rich right now. Kim is worth like $1 billion with Kanye right now. Get out of here, come on now.
No.
Kylie's a self-made billionaire right now.
So the question.
At first we couldn't
So
ask
the question
you.
is-
We didn't even know what they did at first.
So the question is. So the real
Just
question
came up
is.
with the makeup.
the real
and shit.
question
You know what I'm
is-
saying? We didn't even know what the fuck they did.
So the
Shut
real
it,
question
nigga,
is.
nigga.
So the real question is: would you rather be rich and not famous, or rich and famous? Basically, it's not rich or famous. It's being rich without being famous, or famous and rich.
Hey, answer whatever question you want to answer. Nigga.
I'm being famous and rich. I'm
You want to take it easy
gonna be
too.
rich and not famous. Like that's the real question.
Hey,
But there's a lot of people that's
do you
rich that's
believe
not
in
famous,
monogamy?
though. I will say that.
That's the question. Am I being rich or famous?
I'm sorry, man. What is monogamy?
You know
You
what I'm
playing
saying?
double jeopardy over here. What the fuck?
Nah.
Hey,
Because
man.
that's basically what y'all saying. If you're famous, you're gonna be getting the bag anyway.
You are, of course you are.
So what's the point of being rich and not famous?
That's
When you can be rich and famous.
I feel like if
I-
you're famous,
we told you to name
you
five.
can lose your bag and you can get it back. But if you're rich, a lot of times you safe. Like I said, you get robbed or something happens, bro. You can't just make that bag back.
If you
sometimes.
get robbed and you rich, you still have some money.
So
You
when I
got
think
some
when I
money
think
somewhere.
about
They
like
can't
when
rob
I
you.
think about like famous wives,
You can't rob a nigga.
you very known. I don't really to me.
Mhm.
I don't want to be that person that I got this money. You know that I'm this guy. That's not that's not me.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
I want to
Yeah, that's a
be
good
low
point.
key. I want to be low key rather than.
Says a nigga with the jury on.
Right.
Showing the bag.
I'm gonna be low. Take a risk. Take a risk.
I'm trying to be okay.
Hey, hold on.
Show
Hey, hold on. On three.
Hold on.
3. 1, 2, 3.
I'm trying to be
Hey, next question, nigga. Hey, would you look, hip hop, rap, or R&B?
okay.
And I'm considering hip hop and rap in the same category,
Yeah.
right? You know what I'm saying? That only is white people. Hip hop and rap or R&B? Which y'all go with? There you go. And wait,
So-
go ahead and start out. Let me go.
More
Let's go,
meaningful,
man,
or
bro.
which one would you prefer?
Ooh, whatever it means to you, my nigga.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
My nigga.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You said R&B and rap is together, right?
Hip hop and rap.
No, nigga.
Just say rap. Just say rap and R&B, bro.
Yeah, rap, hip hop. That's the same. Yeah.
Rap and R&B.
So rap and hip hop are the same. R&B is separate, right? So,
Which one I prefer?
yeah, whatever it means to you, bro. Which one you going with? You know, you got your own definition right here.
I would say hip hop and rap. Is it hip hop and rap?
Mhm.
Yeah, I prefer that.
Okay.
Um,
Okay.
I'm not really gonna say that it refers to me as in. I just like the vibe of the music.
Okay. Yeah. Do your thing. Yeah.
It's just something that I can vibe with.
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of artists that I like in the criteria.
That kind of that genre.
Yeah.
Yeah. I get that, bro. Yeah.
It's just me.
Who's your favorite artist? Who's your favorite hip hop rap artist? Lil Wayne. You kept playing that nigga last night. Oh yeah, Song of the Summer.
I said, Lil Wayne was around my time.
Yeah.
He was something that I was listening to when I was in
my mid-20s and
Just made me seem old as fuck.
in my mid-20s, everything. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne, okay.
Lil Wayne is something that I ain't saying I looked up to.
You relate to him.
Yeah,
You know
relate.
what I'm saying? He was that
I
nigga.
relate to him.
Already, fireman.
He just had a a great body of music.
The hustle's ambition. Right? You know what I'm saying? It'd be
Sky's the
like that.
limit.
Like, hustler's music.
There you go.
Hustle music.
Bama.
Shit.
Receipts, bro.
Bama, what is it? R&B? I know you, nigga.
I'll probably go R&B.
She a liar. Heartbreaker.
I'm only gonna go with that just because I think it means more. I mean, they both pretty much the same shit. One sped up, one slowed down, but as far as it'll get me a little further, I'm gonna go with R&B.
Oh, question.
I was gonna ask the same question.
Hold that for a second.
Okay.
If you're not, your favorite artist is T.I.
Ooh, okay.
And he's not R&B.
Ooh.
Right.
So why
You tell hell you like. That's basically what I was doing.
how you go R&B but your favorite artist is T.I.?
So we have a challenge of the cap right now.
There's nothing wrong with that.
The cap is under review.
You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with it. My favorite player used to be Kobe, but I knew who the best was.
Kobe.
Chill. Kobe was never the best NBA player
You crazy.
in the league.
Ooh, let's not even go there.
Let's do that.
Kobe was not the best player ever.
You're tripping.
in the NBA.
bro.
We got another this and that coming.
I'm just saying because I seen LeBron, I seen Michael Jordan come and go, and I seen Kobe, within that little mist, and I seen LeBron take over.
When LeBron take over?
Take over what?
Look,
The league.
When he take over?
You know what? Are we doing R&B?
exactly.
Thank you.
Exactly.
all I'm asking is how you gonna choose R&B but your favorite rapper is T.I.?
Easy, Marv.
Because that's his favorite.
I mean, that's kind of like saying, I'd rather prefer Chinese food, but my favorite food to eat is barbecue or chicken.
It's not the same.
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it goes apple oranges. I asked him specifically, what do I prefer? Am I a rap and hip hop nigga? Yes, that's all you'll hear me listen to. T.I. is my nigga. 10 toes. You know what I'm saying? He's my nigga. But what would I prefer to listen to? What's causing more meaning? It's gonna have to be R&B. You know what I'm saying? And them not even the only two I listen to be honest with you. So if you would have added another category in it, I would have said something else.
He like bluegrass.
I
You
know a
know what I'm
lot.
saying?
Expeditiously.
Expeditiously. Shout out to Expeditiously and T.I. nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, facts. Like, T.I. is my nigga, bro. 10 toes, bro.
Alright, Eric, what you going with, Brody?
Man, I'll make this nice and quick, man. I'm an R&B guy.
Okay.
R&B, because you can say whatever you want in R&B, and everybody gonna still receive it the same way. You can say whatever you want. If you rapping, bro, people take that a different way, but you can say the same thing singing, and people take it a whole different vibe. You know what I mean? It just speaks to you a little bit different, touch your soul a little bit different. So, I'm an R&B guy. You sing a song, you might get turned up a bit. You know what I mean? You can literally say anything you want to in a fucking R&B song, bro, and niggas will still be singing that shit.
That's true.
Melodic, harmonizing with your ass. So it's just different, you know what I mean? So I like R&B. I'm gonna be an R&B guy.
Chris Brown ain't touch a bitch, so nigga.
Hey, Chris Brown that guy, man. Chris Brown that guy.
I know that's your nigga, bro.
Is that your favorite R&B artist? I was just
Oh, yeah.
Is he R&B?
Breezy. So Breezy's pop, but the thing about it is it's just popular music. So I don't even say that's a genre, bro. So
Depends on
R&B.
what
I
he
don't
associate.
either, bro. I don't either.
Yeah,
I
it's
just
just-
said that shit, bro.
So what category you putting like Katy Perry in?
She is.
She's pop because she never went to R&B.
So it's a category.
Actually, no. She's rock.
No.
The instruments.
Dark
Instruments free.
What you putting Taylor Swift?
So question.
She is country. She stems from a country.
Not since that Red album.
It's like a soulful country.
It's just a versatile country.
It is, but she did do pop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
it got a bad
Not pop. Pop stands for popular music. That's not a fucking genre.
Some people like it.
But people
Oh,
still
everybody
like
likes
the
it. So
category.
they're pop.
It's not a genre.
Rap is a derivative
That was a
of
lazy way of
still put it in
saying
the
it.
category.
You You said what?
Rap is a derivative of hip hop,
Yeah.
but you still put it in the category. Same shit.
Bro, but pop is popular music, bro. Like, it's what's popular.
Yeah, it's what
So
people
essentially, anything that's popular is pop.
I think the
You know what I'm
name
saying?
is
Doesn't
fucking
make
people
any
up.
sense to
Yeah,
me.
the name is-
The name is fucking people up, so
Yeah.
we should chase the name instead
Should
of the
change
actual
the name.
genre, because we're literally deriving hip hop
They
and
should,
rap.
bro, they should really call it just top 40, right? What's
Right.
the top
That's a
40
good point.
inside? That's
It'll
it.
never be fair.
Top 25 or something like
It'll
that.
never be fair.
So you would put Katy Perry in the rock category?
Bro, Katy Perry closely resembles to rock, and Taylor Swift closely resembles to country. That's where
Lady
they stem
Gaga?
from. Yeah, that's where the instruments stem
Lady
from.
Beyonce, Everybody look at
Yeah.
Beyonce like she's
Lady
fucking
Gaga's
R&B, but she has done pop shit, and that shit, her best shit is pop. You know what I'm saying? Future,
Yeah.
technically, that shit is pop.
See, bruh, the lines are blurred right now.
It is.
There's a difference between artists that make pop music and pop artists. Like,
I could be an R&B artist and make pop music though, and that's what I feel like Chris Brown is.
That's what I feel like Nicki Minaj is.
But essentially, at the end of the day, I don't feel
She
like
make pop music.
I don't feel like pop should be a genre in itself. Like pop stands for fucking popular music, right? Like what does R&B stand for? It's
I'm about to ask you that. What does R&B stand for? I don't know.
Rhythm and blues. Rhythm and blues.
Ain't none of that shit. Like,
Yeah, rhythm and blues.
Derived.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's like the style. It's like the style.
Fuck
of
is
the
rap?
music, right? Hip hop. What is hip hop to hip hop music? It's the style of the
It's
song,
hip-hop.
right?
it is. You can't really define it.
But hip hop. It just makes you want to hip hop. Like it's a thing, right? It's like an action behind the shit, right? Rock makes you want to rock the fuck out, right? You know what I'm saying? Pop.
Not all rock
music.
songs.
True. Pop though. What is pop? Popular music when you want to pop.
It's like, what would you classify like NSYNC and all that?
So okay.
it's like that electronic and dance type shit. Like,
Yeah, so I would even accept electronic dance music. That right there is better in my opinion than pop, right?
Electronic dance is a pop though.
I know.
Alright, so what? If I would choose hip hop or R&B, I'm choosing hip hop, man. Because hip hop, you cross over so many different genres. It's just like, man, I can have a hip hop playlist for the club. I have a hip hop playlist just to chill. I can have a hip hop playlist for a drive. But R&B, I'm not. If I go to the club, I'm not listening to slow R&B like that, like the whole time. You know what I'm saying? It's mostly rap and songs I can get hyped to. Songs I can dance to. Songs like that.
She
gotta
is
get down.
That's all reggae.
Special.
That's not R&B.
She is a cute.
That's not R&B.
That's not R&B. That's not R&B.
what is that? Hip hop?
I'm going to the club listening to Nice and Slow by Usher.
Yes.
When that shit plays,
No,
I'm
you're
crazy.
Come on, bro. Like 20 minutes before 30, they play Nice and Slow. Y'all gonna be like,
That
what?
should be
20 minutes before 2.
Right.
That's exactly what this is.
That's the only time. But the biggest thing about it is it has a section. Speaking of the club, like you said, 20 minutes before
20
you leave
minutes
out.
before 2.
Bro,
That's the
I even
hypest.
said 30 minutes.
That's the hypest 20 minutes of the whole club.
Right.
They be playing Lauryn Hill sometimes.
Bro.
Yeah, man.
Damn.
Lauryn Hill hip hop.
Ooh, she's an R&B artist who makes hip hop music.
Hey, she makes hip hop music. She's a hip hop artist.
She's an R&B artist. Damn, I'm not about to have this.
She really
Yeah, you know.
What's her
Yeah.
awards in? Hip hop or R&B?
Who?
Her awards.
I can't remember.
Mariah. It's R&B.
Mm-hmm.
They just threw her in the category.
Oh wow, so that'll just.
That's what life does, dog.
That's what they do. That's what they do with niggas in popular music. They just be like, oh, throw them niggas in pop.
Everybody likes it. That's pop.
It is pop.
It is pop, bro.
Hey, bro. Hey, did y'all know Uncut Gems? We just talked about that. So, in order for the niggas to like attempt to win an Oscar, the niggas register as a musical.
What?
Yes, bro. Look
I
it
did not
up.
even know
That's
that.
why the sense in there goes so hard at certain moments when they climaxing and the scene is about to get crazy. Like they try to turn into a musical score in order to get that Oscar.
I respect that.
That's crazy.
And they out of selling desperate.
Hey, that's finesse. No, that's finesse.
I respect
Ah,
finesse,
I don't
bro.
respect that though.
You gonna get it how you live.
Right.
What would they get an Oscar for, though? Score?
They didn't. They would have got
Probably still didn't
best,
get it.
best musical. That's the Oscar they would have got.
He still had Kevin Garnett playing Boston. He wouldn't get that.
Bro, and he did a terrible job.
Who, Kevin Garnett?
Oh
He
yeah.
was just himself.
I did not like Kevin Garnett in
He's
there.
alright.
I love him.
Man, though.
I like them in the game. I like them in the game scenes.
That shit was
The one that he pre-recorded.
We seen
was
those.
already there.
We
When they showed the live action, y'all was fucking with his play there.
Oh, he did good.
Okay,
You did alright.
Nah, man, nah. But just look, just to close it out, man. I just want to say I enjoyed y'all niggas tonight, man. You know, I feel like we're gonna change the world with this. But let me ask y'all real quick: FaceTime or texting? What are you going with?
Hey, y'all niggas, man.
I can go first on that one. As far as this generation, I'm definitely going to text them. I feel like this generation is a little bit different. I can apply my time with something different instead of on FaceTime.
Okay.
If I feel like you want to, have spend your time with me, you might as well just
Pull up.
pull up on me.
Pull up.
You know what I mean? If you feel like you want to have this sexual time with me, why not just have pull up on me, just have a good conversation, just go from there. I'm definitely not with the FaceTime. I would never be with the FaceTime. I would never be with the FaceTime. I feel like we can have a more of a conversation in person than I have just looking at you on the phone.
See that demo?
Cap.
Somebody said it.
Whatever it takes.
I mean, to be honest with you, if you're referring to FaceTime as like video call,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna flex like I
Oh
had.
yeah, because you don't have FaceTime. What do you have?
I have it now.
You have what did you have before?
Skype.
Bunch of cap.
Shit.
What was
Like
that shit?
I had it before. Like,
Yeah, the Bobo. What was that shit? You remember that shit?
Google Duo, nigga. Shout out to Google. They hired me. No, but to be honest with you, if you're speaking in the context of just video calling or just texting as a genre, like I just got used to FaceTime. Like literally, I just got used to FaceTime.
It's cool though, right?
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's cool. It's the same shit. I already have video calling with it. So I already got used to it. But me personally, I feel like I'm a bad texter.
You're a terrible texter.
I probably am, but y'all are too.
You ain't worse than me, bro.
But we ain't talking about y'all, we talking about me. So I feel like I am a terrible texter just because you be doing shit or you be paying attention to somebody or you really ain't in. But when somebody call you and shit like that, it's kind of like I feel like it's more alert, and you do give them your full attention when you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I'm like an introverted extrovert. If that makes sense.
That makes a lot of sense.
Make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Same,
Like if you even have my number to FaceTime me, I'm probably gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? But if I don't know you, it's different now. Definitely rather text you. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it goes. Now I ain't gonna say both ways. I'd rather FaceTime just because I get the full engagement, get your full attention. But I'm a terrible texter, so I automatically am biased.
Okay.
I'm
Honestly, I ain't.
a speaker. I'm a speaker.
I was about to say.
I'm a speaker, man.
Definitely not text.
Cap.
I want to hear this.
Hey man, no cap. When I was younger, I used to like texting more. But now as I get older, FaceTime, man, because the two words what he said, undivided attention. I'm a guy to where like I suck at texting. People text me, I text back 2 hours later. You know what I mean? But it's short and sweet. You FaceTime somebody, you FaceTime them for 3 minutes. You feel like you've been with them all day. You know, I feel like the biggest thing about it is like, and then sometimes, back in the day, when I was a young lad, I feel like I be forgetting who I'm
3
texting.
years ago, nigga.
I be forgetting who I'm texting at sometimes. You know, I'm like, I don't even know who this, what the conversation is, who am I talking to, the whole nine. When you FaceTime with somebody, you can go ahead and get in and out, in and out. But you know, when you text it, it's like it's so much on your time. You gotta think about it. And then people get text so misconstrued. And you like, well, I don't want to say it this way because they might see it, they might hear it a different way, you know, versus seeing my face, seeing my, you know, expressions. That's how I'm saying, yeah. You know, I got an Apple, so we FaceTime.
But overall, though, this nigga Eric don't FaceTime you. You don't FaceTime that nigga. He not answering, and he don't text back. So just don't communicate.
Just email this nigga.
Email like egreed at.
That's it, real.
You'll be lucky to talk to him. Yeah, Dave, go ahead, bro. Finish this out, bro.
Definitely FaceTime, man. It's more engaging, especially now that they added, like, you can add more people on the FaceTime.
Stickers and shit.
Yeah, you can FaceTime more than one person. Yeah. Texting is cool, but in the rhythm of the day, you're not gonna keep. I know personally, there's a lot of conversations I don't really keep up with. You know what I'm saying? So if it's somebody I'm really interested in, I'll try to make an attempt, but yeah, a lot of times FaceTime is usually the best option.
I feel like texting is more common.
Yeah.
Because me and Dave never FaceTime.
Never.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Never.
true. That's true.
But we text.
Yeah.
But I see this nigga all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's different. Like, it depends on your relationship is. Now, we're getting to know people I teach. It's different.
What did you say?
People I teach.
Okay.
That's a little different.
What's that?
Oh, I forgot. You were born in
This
93. This was born in 93.
Super cat, all cat.
Pretty young thing. But I feel like text is more universal, especially when you try to keep up with people. I've never FaceTime a few people here. I video call, then you video call before me.
But you don't have FaceTime to FaceTime.
That's what I'm saying.
You have people do
If you got FaceTime,
I got two phones. Oh shit. Settle down.
I'm sorry.
Don't forget.
Hey yo, have y'all FaceTime? Okay, alright. The people don't even know. This nigga Bama has had an Android for the past like 8 years.
12, 15 years.
Nigga, 11 years.
Something like that.
4 days.
He had next tail before that.
So
That's how long
he just got an
You
iPhone.
did too.
That shirt was hot.
The shirt was not hot, Cap.
I was.
Hey, what you doing? Cat.
Very.
But nah, man, has anybody FaceTime them yet? Hey,
I have.
You know,
That's
I Google Duo.
Is Google Duo? Okay.
I've had some earlier.
Okay.
Hey,
I got Zoom,
I bet I'm right.
FaceTime.
Okay.
I FaceTime people I like.
Oh,
Damn.
okay. But shit, man. Damn, bro. Hey, good ass talk tonight.
Yes,
bro.
sir.
You know what I'm saying, man? Like, this is really good. I hope we can move forward with this and continue to educate you all who's listening. You know, we are, you know, them niggas. We not fully cap. But we gonna give you the truth, though, man. And shit, we gonna let y'all next episode.
Hey man, can we take it out?
Let's take it out.
Can we
I
take it
like
out?
that. I
You know
like
what I'm
that.
saying?
Let's go.
Take it out.
We
Dave,
standing up.
let's go ahead and take us out, man.
No, you go ahead, bro.
Cool. Welcome to D's podcast. Dave, Eric, Wade, Bino, of course. And y'all witness all cap.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Hey, hold on. Hey, yo.
Forget about
Hey,
that,
yo.
nigga.
And y'all, hey, appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. But I want to say, I just want to say, yo, to peace, love, and all that other shit.
Yes, sir.
That was good, yo.
Hey, that shit was
That
fire.
was a good one. That was a good one.
That shit was
Hey,
fire.
that's the end.
Oh, yeah.
Huh?
Shut him up.
Let's get it.
Y'all want to take one?
I'm out, fellas.
Mushroom.
Hey, man,
That was a good one, man.
Hey, Dom, if you got some more memory left on your shit, Can I get pictures of them like separate?
Yeah. Where you
You don't mind? It don't
on some
matter.
fire shit? You got that flash? Nah.
Nah,
It's alright.
I thought about it.
It's alright.
I live with Mike, bro.
It's all good. I know.
If not, I can do it on my phone. It'll be perfectly fine.
No. The flash is a little bit better, but we can definitely take some photos of them just chilling.
Get it. We taking it in here, outside, what we doing?
Yeah, let's take them out
Let's
there.
take 'em out there?
Yeah,
Let's get it.
yeah. Hold on, man. Let's clean everything up.
All right.
Yeah,
All right.
you know, quite a amount.
Woo! I said, turn the team back on, see if your team lost.
Oh, yeah, true.
Hey, look, CJ said all of us come through right now.
Let's get it.
Where? Oh, for his birthday?
His birthday's actually today.
Oh,
Man, first of all, man, he trying to set me up, bruh. I ain't forget that shit.
what you mean?
Yeah, man, trying to set me up.
I don't think he was aware
You're
of
not a
that.
real player.
He was not
That game already over?
Yeah, it's over, bro.
You're not a real player, man.
What you mean? First of
Who
all,
I
I
get?
fell back into my
If
own
you don't,
days.
if you don't went over there, it would have been all praise. I've never.
I know you would, bro. That's what I told you, man. Desi shit. That
You said,
Desi shit was
you
real,
said
boy.
what? It would have been what?
Bro,
Praise.
as soon as I hit the driveway,
Oh,
First of
it was all
people
praise.
love Bama,
It was
bro.
all love. And I didn't understand.
Oh my gosh! Is that you? Oh, I can make some more jealous. Uh-oh. Where the money at? Cash up! Cash up! Cash up! I should got on that bed. Yes, sir!
let's go, baby!
Yeah,
My
motherfucker.
game,
Literally,
bro.
Let's
Like,
go! Man, they make it sweat.
It almost
This
made
is
me.
my game. The Lakers lost game one. Get out of here.
I hit the Lakers.
Like,
The Lakers
catching
lost
me spot on,
the
nigga.
Bro, it's a bad matchup for them niggas,
The
bro.
Lakers lost game
You just lost 40
Oh,
bones, nigga.
Let's go!
Bro.
These niggas are nice, bro. I swear to God, they nice.
You made these guys and I was like,
Jimmy put 40 on you.
Jimmy had 40.
That's what I'm
They
saying.
wouldn't
It works without you. Let me see that shit. First of all, oh, Jimmy had 40?
Let's go.
Jimmy got some.
Let's go.
Johnny
Nasty dog.
Hey, Johnny
Let's
got
go.
27?
Hey, y'all calm down, man. Y'all ain't out.
You want to go? Johnny had 27.
Hey, yo, y'all make sure y'all close that window behind that.
Let's go, man.
So she
Sure, just
she's
put
like
it
in my
like
face.
that, bro.
She's just like,
Ever just put it heat like that, bro.
she's like, yeah.
Bro, you can't just look like Jimmy buckets.
Never just put it heat like that, bro.
She was like, oh,
Come on now.
You want to drink?
Come on now.
I'm good.
Yeah.
She went over there to Joe Ice Cream there. She was like, oh,
Joe Biden?
Y'all even had
Oh,
a,
like-
he ain't even had a career. He ain't even had a high. Come on, man.
Yo, this shit's still running, bro.
This nigga over here, he can't sit with us now. She was like,
Let's go,
She was
bro.
like,